Phase 1 of Battleground Parks District is officially open with a brand new shelter. Of course, you know its proximity to the beautiful Science Center and the carousel, and a brand new boardwalk promenade that leads to what might be the biggest attraction yet, a zip line over the pond. Glenn, that was your first time doing it?
First time doing it, and I'm not a heights person like I just told you, but the key is to look forward, don't look down, and it's awesome. You feel like you're flying. Once you make it about 1/3 of the way, then it's just the beauty around you and the speed at which you're going. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. We'll do it again a million times.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so talk about the beginnings. How did we get here to this day?
Well, it started 2009 talking about Battleground Parks District. It evolved a lot after that, but when the Science Center got involved, we don't build parks, we build attractions. And BPD is an attraction, but it needed some oomph. It needed some things that really captivated a lot of attention. And outdoor adventure, kids in the sky, families in the sky, having fun around nature. It just slowly evolved that way. Some people loved the idea, some people didn't like the idea. But we stuck to our guns on this, and hence the zip line is now reality.
And to see it open, to see people enjoying it, to hear the wheeze, and even just the sound, even if you're not on it, to just watch it happen.
And Sky Wild in the zoo was kind of the same way. The idea was, instead of having animals on exhibit, humans on exhibit. It's just as fun, you know, watching people.
Maybe more fun.
Maybe more fun, watching people's reactions. Or like on Sky Wild when they're up there with their kids or their families, or they're training kids to be more confident. Whatever it happens to be, it's a wonderful thing to watch. This will be the exact same thing.
All right, I love it. So it's the big question always, what's next?
What's next is huge. If the bond referendum passes on July 26th, $20 million of that for Parks and Rec comes to the Science Center. And we learned during COVID and before that this community now expects big wow projects. And that we opened the aquarium, major impact. We opened Revolution Ridge, major impact. So we decided to go back to the drawing board a little bit, and we've unveiled now Rainforest Expedition Greensboro Biodome. So a biodome atmosphere with sun penetrating through, where we have living creatures from 3 rainforests across the globe. It's also a major conservation effort. Connected to the ARC, which would be an aquatic life rescue and rehabilitation center. So imagine we have 20 stunned sea turtles. They're coming to Greensboro. You'll be inside the area with them, with the veterinarians, the keepers, the aquarists, learning about all the aspects of caring for aquatic life on our coast and coasts around the world. So those 2 major projects will start the process. After that is then a transformation more of Country Park with boardwalks around the lake that isolate pockets for frogs and turtles and fish and all the things that kids want to see, as well as art in the park, an amphitheater which goes right behind you that is overlooking the water. So there's so many things we can do here, and I anticipate over the next 10 years another $45 million of investment.
Wow. And so where is this dome going to be, and so kind of orient us a little bit?
Inside the zoo area, you know that you turn right, there's a greenhouse.
Yeah.
That greenhouse goes away, and the fountain behind it will be modified to a different location. So from that greenhouse all the way out to Lawndale, which is a lot of space, will be this giant complex of the biodome and the ARC. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, why not? Life is short. This community wants dynamic wow factors. We're going to give it to them.
And it's part of your mission as far as conservation and exposure to these animals and to our world.
It fits our mission perfectly, which is the beauty of it. And we found that the Gateway Project, which is the fusion of the arts and sciences, fits this as well, because we're going to bring in art and exposure to the cultures around the world in different ways. Not typical ways, but very different ways. So yes, we're very excited about it, and the future is just beginning again.
Well, we'll ride with you anytime. So take us along.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
The imagination that comes out of the Science Center, I think, is unequaled anywhere.
The very essence of this space is to recreate and inspire. Let's keep making these spaces where we can focus on being together rather than apart.
We are currently in District 3. And while this represents a small geography of our wonderful city, it represents so much more of Greensboro's culture, of its importance, as well as our future.
All right, so Nasha, tell us about this phase 1 of the Battleground Parks District.
So there are so many different amenities that are included in phase 1 that we are so excited about. The FLYWAY Zipline, which is a one-of-a-kind amenity that we have that I got to experience, which is so amazing. We have the canopy walk that allows you to traverse through the trees down to the lakefront from the top where the Science Center is located. We also have a food truck promenade and festival plaza because as many of our residents know, we disallowed vehicle traffic through the park because we have a lot of walkers and bikers and parents with strollers that like to walk and use our park. And so we wanted to also create an opportunity for festivals and an event space, but also provide a food opportunity because, when you're here in the park, you don't want to leave to have to go to get something to eat. So we were thinking about the convenience of our visitors. So that is also another amenity. We have a new shelter so that can seat up to 100 people. Which is awesome. Some new restroom facilities that are here in the park as well. And then some of the other amenities that we've already had. So you have our pedal boats. Of course, you have the Greensboro Science Center and the expansions that are planned there, which are equally exciting. We're also expanding the Spencer Love Tennis Court facility. So we're adding some new clay courts there. So lots of wonderful things for the whole family to come and enjoy.
A new dog park, I know, for our furry friends.
Yeah, we can't forget our four-legged furry friends. We have a new relocated dog park that is 100% accessible. So anyone of any ability can come. And it's in a more convenient location with some additional parking because that's something we also heard from the community that was very important because they love Country Park and they love going to the Science Center.
And and this is so unique because it's not just Country Park, right? I mean, we're bringing in the Guilford Battleground Park, the Science Center, Spencer Love, all this.
Absolutely, and it's so interesting, and it's such a unique destination because there's so many destinations within the destination. So it's literally something for everyone. So from the Lewis Community Recreation Center, we have Safety Town that's actually happening right now. We have Forest Lawn Cemetery, which is one of our historic cemeteries here in Greensboro. The Military Park, which you just mentioned, Country Park, JC Park. We have athletic fields at Stoner White Stadium, the Greensboro Science Center, of course, which is one of the state's top tourism destinations, the Rotary Carousel, which is also a gem and is the crown jewel of the district, the Atlantic and Yadkin Greenway, right? So you could get here from anywhere, whether it's by car, on wheels, by foot, you name it, everything is right here.
Okay, so what's next, Nasha?
So we are excited and looking forward to some more expansions inside the Greensboro Science Center. So new exhibits, really cool features. So you always know Greensboro Science Center is cooking up something really innovative. And then our hope is to do some additional promenade spaces around the lake so we can really capitalize off of that. Adding in, of course, some new shelters, some playground features, and some fitness features. So you never know what we got up our sleeve, but we're really excited, and it'll be based off of what we hear, the demand from the community. Because it's not just here for us residents, but it's a tourist destination where we can welcome people that come and visit us in Greensboro.
And it can be a place we can be proud to welcome people as well.
Absolutely. It's absolutely transformative, and we want to be a major part in creating those memories for generations to come.
Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome.
It was great. Ready to take your ride? Start at greensboroscience.org.